Hi, everyone. Welcome to our opener for the 15-ish minute coffee chat, season 12. I knocked my own
Right.
glasses off when I did that. I'm like, that's how excited we are about this.
I know. I'm super excited. Like Anna and I decided we wanted to actually start the season with us coming on live. Because we switched things around a little bit because life just gets really busy, and we knew the best way to still keep this going was to start pre-recording our episodes with our guests so we could get those in. And not stretch our seasons like really long, right, Anna?
Yes, yes,
So
exactly.
yeah, so we wanted to jump on. We wanted to share a couple things. First of all, let's do our own coffee cup selfie. Anna
Oh,
Larson. Even
yes.
if you have water.
I don't have water. I
Oh,
have.
so okay, on three, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I love it.
I
Okay,
know.
I gotta
So
do cheers.
I
Season
know.
12.
Cheers, Anna, to season 12. I wish there was more than just coffee in here, but you know what I mean?
A
If you're
little early
watching,
in the morning. I guess
no,
it's
it's
noon.
yeah, I'm
It's
like it's
noon in the
12:30. I think anytime you flip into an afternoon, it's like all allowed, right? So,
Yeah. I have to
um,
just say, like,
yeah.
today has been a day. We had started with no internet, then there was internet, then there was no internet. Anyway, it's been a day, but I am
I
here
know.
and it feels like it still should be 8 a.m., even though it's 12.
I know. Okay, so can I just share first of all? Well, I really want to look 12 seasons, and we've like I just want to kind of shout out. This is like the tool that we love using to kind of go live. And I think what we love the most right now is they just finally added Instagram to kind of the platform. Not they, but I think Instagram finally is allowing third party tools to kind of stream live into that component. So I have a couple watching on Instagram. So hey, but and I'm kind of excited. I'm excited for the season, and I think I want to share first of all, one thing I just want to share this because I think it's funny. When you're working and you are a team of two, just Anna and I, right? I want to show you this real fast. I want you to see how I spelled my own name on this, Selena. And I think that's how some people actually say my name anyway. So, hey, so if you see this somewhere, yeah, I know.
I was like, she's like, no, it's funny. We're leaving it. I'm not even going to
Yeah,
change it for the show opener. I'm like, okay, yeah, that just shows you
whatever.
like sometimes what happens when you're burning both candles at both ends
Yeah,
as an entrepreneur or small business owner, right?
yep. Just
And
that's
that's
just
what
how it
this
is.
show is all about.
Yeah. So, okay, first of all, I want to share some news. Anna had connected and actually tell them what radio station we are now our show is on.
Yeah, so we connected with a streaming radio program or channel. It's not a program, it's a channel, a streaming radio program or channel. Okay, I'm going to say this right. Third time. A streaming radio channel. It's through Coming Home Well Radio, and they are now streaming our show live at 8 a.m. every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time every Wednesday morning. So if you're on your way commuting or dropping kids off at school, you can listen to some of our episodes on the streaming radio. So we'll be sure and drop the link down into the comments so that you have access to know where to go and how to access that streaming program. They got a ton of great podcast stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Really geared towards the military community, but they have information on there and great music playing. And when there's not podcasts or shows that are being shown or shared, so drop over
Yeah.
there and go see what it is. Check it out. Coming Home Well
I know.
Radio.
Woo, woo, woo. So that's our big news, and we're really excited.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of share, and because maybe this is your first time, maybe we've just been introduced to you. So, Anna and I are going to actually read each other's bio. I'm going to start first because she's at the top. But if you don't know who Anna Larson is, she is the owner of Nomad About LLC, y'all. That's the other big news. Anna's official.
LLC.
And Mill's spouse transition. She's a marketing strategist and strengths coach. She's passionate about three things: supporting businesses and entrepreneurs, building up military spouses, and finding adventures. As the owner of Nomad About, Anna helps entrepreneurs and other business owners showcase what they are passionate about with smart marketing strategies. She also provides individual and team coaching using Clifton Strengths with that trademark thing to help business owners and teams work more effectively together. She also is my co-host, and I couldn't have asked for anybody better. Which is a weekly live stream podcast for small business owners and regularly contributes to a number of military publications with a focus on supporting transitioning and retiring military families. Ta-da!
Thank you so much for that glorious bio read. Hi, everyone. So glad to be here today. Let me introduce to you my co-host, Selena Conmackey, owner of Howley Socially Inspired. Selena Conmackey brings the aloha spirit to the digital world as a skilled WordPress website designer and digital strategist for small and medium-sized businesses, specializing in social media management, email marketing, and paid advertising. Selena's clients appreciate her hands-on approach, which provides them with clarity and direction in their digital marketing efforts. Her expertise ensures a consistent presence across social media channels and their websites. So Selena is from Hawaii, and everything she does is done with an aloha spirit. So if you know Selena, you know that her name is synonymous with that. So welcome to the show, Selena.
Thank you so much. Real fast, I want to say, Anna and I attended a Live to Lead summit last week, and we have been chatting about the different speakers. And one of the speakers, I'm blanking on his name right now, but I really, really loved his speaking on like bringing love into your business and how it can be really impactful. And I loved that he said, being kind is not a bad thing. And being kind is not, and I just really loved it because I think we've struggled quite a lot, right? I won't age myself, but if you showed kindness as a leader, it was a sign of weakness. And I mean, that's how I grew up. And I led a lot of people in my restaurant days. And so you fought, and I told this to Anna, and she's a strength coach, so we also had this conversation, but just fighting against what you are, and when you allow yourself to be the leader that you want to be, things can just be so fantastic, and maybe your business blossoms the way that you do. So I'm just curious if kindness is actually a value of yours in the way that you run your business. So
That's a great question. I think anyone listening, right? It comes down to really like, what is your strength? What do you call a strength of yours? And do you utilize that effectively as a small business owner, right?
Yeah.
Whether that's kindness or strategy or positivity or, whatever. I mean, as Clifton Strengths, you got 34 of them I could throw out at you, but I'm not going to do that. Right. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, it's so beneficial to kind of like have that self-awareness of who you are and how when you apply that, it just makes things fall into place for you. So
100%, Anna.
Yes.
Okay. So we want to just kind of show you the lineup so we can talk about them a little bit. So I'm going to bring that screen back up, and we're going to flip over. Anna, let's start with that first row.
Okay, so this is our season 12 lineup. The people who are going to be on the show this next season. Look at that. Season 12 lineup. I meant for that to actually be a ticker, so I'm going to take that down. Okay. I'm going to change that, and I'm going to throw it back up as a ticker. All right, so let's start with Hesha. Hesha is going to be talking about resolving conflict for small business owners. Okay, just a little side tip. Hesha was one of the mediators for the whole Pepsi thing.
It's the secret recipe of Pepsi.
Yeah. That whole conflict that happened, Hesha was one of the mediators. So if you want someone who is skilled in conflict resolution, Hesha gives some great advice, and we are super excited to have her on our show. Kelly Ryan is speaking about why wellness programs are important for small businesses. Okay, so even if you're an entrepreneur, we do touch on that with Kelly. Okay, George,
Oh.
we adored George. George talks about honoring your purpose as a small business owner. He really gets you in the feels during our show. So, yeah,
Yeah, when I
honoring
paused
your
there
purpose.
for a second, so
Mm-hmm.
after we had George on, I really was in my feels for a couple of days. In fact, so much so that I had a conversation with Anna to share where our conversation with him kind of took me personally. And so I love those kind of conversations where they just resonate with you. And Anna kind of just listened, and not as a professional like colleague, but as like my best friend, and um talked me through some things. And it was kind of like it was good. It was really good. And
It
so
was good.
and I know that will affect my professional life, to be honest, right? So George was fantastic, like Anna said. So sorry, I just wanted
Yeah.
to throw that tidbit in.
Yes. Our next guest, Naomi Greenstein, she is going to be talking about the human perspective in copywriting for your small business brand. We wanted to touch on this because AI is getting to be such a big thing, and we want to make sure we bring it back to, regardless of whether you use AI or not, right? That there needs to be that human perspective, why it's important. And Naomi really leads us through kind of that process of how to do that as a small business owner, even if you're not a copywriter, right? Like what that really kind of
Yeah.
might look like for you.
And look, you guys, most of that episode is not talking about AI,
No,
honestly.
yeah, honestly, it's not. We just
Mhm.
briefly touch on it because we wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that for those of you who are cutting and pasting from that AI program, may not be getting the best bet for your
Yeah.
copywriting time. So, okay,
Mhm.
moving on. The next guest we have, Lisa Balstad, is the 4 essential pillars for small business finances. I loved
Mhm.
this conversation. You know, I love all the finance ones because
Yeah.
that's like my dream is to be better at that. And I'm just not
Yeah.
good at it. So this is just
Yeah.
that reiteration again about what are the 4 things that every business owner should be thinking about to
Yeah.
make sure your finances are really working for you, not against you in your small
Mhm.
business ownership. Okay.
No, totally. And
Take the
yeah,
second read for us.
let's go that second row. Okay, so we also have Alicia Carlson. We loved her conversation. Her title of her episode is Balancing You, Your Family, and Your Small Business. And we laughed a lot. We came up with some things. Anna might have accidentally slipped a little swear word in there by accident.
It
And
was
I
tongue
know
tied.
it was totally tongue tied, but it was hysterical. And now whenever I think of cleaning a toilet, I think of Alicia. You'll have to listen to this episode to see why, because it actually made so much sense and it was such a mind shift change. So we loved having Alicia on. Jen Pilcher.
Mm,
She is such a powerhouse in the military community, and we loved chatting with her because, as you all know, me and Anna are big in the military community. We're military spouses, we're veteran spouses, but we love being part of this community. And so to have Jen kind of come on and chat with us, she's a marketing like goddess queen. Like
mhm.
she's so smart. And Anna and I love being around people that had that kind of mindset because it's just we thought we could gab all day. Like it was really hard to end it, you
Yes.
know? So and sorry. So Jen's title is Building a Community That Outlasts You. So she is a founder of a very popular event that happens in our military spouse community. That's believe global because they went to Japan. So and she created that, you know. And then we have Maria Kellis, fabulous lady, joined us in from Thailand, right, Anna? Like I
Mhm.
believe so. So we talk about leadership with Maria. And I just kind of loved all the perspective she has, but hers is the power of authentic leadership. Um, Fantastic woman, and I'm super glad we had her on the show. And then last but not least, man, I mean, I could talk all day about Monique James. She is amazing.
We love us
Amazing.
some Monique.
Yeah. So she recently designed a course for a military community. and it was just phenomenal. But there was something she said in it that just struck a chord with me and Anna, and we said, you got to come on the show. Let's talk about this. She's also a marketing strategist, and so again, we love being around marketers. I think it just kind of gets our thing going. But the title of her show is "Get Unstuck from Your Small Business Ways." So that's
Yeah, it's
it
all about
in a little, right? Yeah, what is
broaden
it, Anna?
your mindset. Think outside the
Yes.
box. Try something
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we love, I mean, like, it just, yeah. I mean, Anna and we could talk all day about this, seriously. So, but this is the lineup. This is what's going to start next week. You know what I mean? And we hope that you'll kind of follow along and all the things. So, Anna, do you have anything about this last slide before we move on? Or are we just moving on?
No, I think we can move on. I think
Okay.
that I hope you all tune in. Starting next week, we're going to we're going to wait on who is going to be our very first guest. Clearly, first we're going to talk about the fact that you need to be our inbox bestie.
Right.
I mean, don't you want to hear from Selena and I? And not only that, but that email is going to give you the links to just jump on the show when the time comes.
Yeah.
Give you kind of the upcoming things that are happening and all the great stuff with Anna and Selena. And it's growing, 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 growing. We want you to be a part of it. So we hope that you come and join us.
Yeah.
AnnaandSelena.com/email.
Yeah.
And,
we'll throw that link in the comments so we can make it really easy. I see Franchetta is joining us and Jill over on Instagram. Hi, everybody. We want you to be part of it. And Anna and I, we're trying to be really more mindful. We really want to share this show out this year and do more than just passion project it. Like Anna and I kind of that's a goal. So, we're going to email every week. We have an episode so you can catch up on it. You can like think about it, whatever you want. But yeah, look right there. It's in there. AnnaandSelena.com/email. So I love it. We'll move on to, I think we're kind of wrapping it up, I think, huh?
Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Last but not least, we are going to start. Our first guest is going to be Jen Pilcher. And if you remember, Jen is going to be talking about building a business that outlasts you. And so really about creating community and creating community around your business brand and your business values, what that looks like, and if it's right for your business. That was a big topic of our conversation. It's not right for every business to have a community.
I want
to jump in.
I want to throw this in, and we're not going to say what it was, but Anna asked such a fabulous question to Jen. She kept talking about it even after we got off the show. So you got to tune in to see what question it was that we asked Jen during our episode, because I loved that Jen loved it so much. And she's like, I'm going to use this moving forward. She's like a pretty big deal. Anyway, for our military friends, if you've ever heard of MilSpouse Fest, Jen is actually the founder of MilSpouse Fest before she moved on. And it's now run by some other fabulous people who we hope to have also on the show. But Jen now consults for MilSpouse Fest along the many other things she does. So we're really excited to kind of showcase this episode for everybody.
Absolutely. All right. So as we're saying goodbye, we just want to say, come and find Anna and Selena in all the places: our website, Facebook, Instagram, or your favorite podcast platform for season 12. Don't forget to tune in to Coming Home Well Radio and catch our episodes there as well, 8 a.m. Central Time every Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.